Alright, so this is a replay analysis of Kittyrina only. She is currently silver 2. So let's see how this game goes. So we have Katarina up against Brand with Barrier, which should not be a problem at all. I think Brand with Barrier has a lot less pressure than you think it does. If he misses all his shit, that means he won't really be able to kill you anyway. And you'll just be able to kill him straight up. That's just my opinion. So it looks like you guys are going for the invade. Alright, one thing. When you invade,
welcome to the rice
make sure
fields,
you don't take this path. This path, like going straight here, is not good. Because if they are already here, they'll see you and your invade will be gone. What you have to do, if you want to invade to this area, you probably want to go around here and then enter through here. Because if you're here, you can't really see anyone else. If you're here, like here's a little blacked out, so then they'll have little reaction time if they're like sitting at the tip, and they'll most likely have to flash. But I can see why people would go this route. It's because it's faster. You get to here faster. But if everyone rushes at the same time, they'll get here first than you. So it's safer to go around here and try to work around that. I'm looking at your invade comp at like level 1, and your main threat is Morgana. You have to wait for Morgana. So let's see exactly how this works out. Where are they? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that ass is just chilling. Should have Morgana going first, honestly. But Ashe is fucked anyway. If you're that Ashe, you shouldn't be standing here anyway. Wow, Morgana started W. So that's also another thing. That's weird. Well, let's see. How do I check gold on this shit?
Minions have spawned.
How do I check gold on this shit? What the hell? Okay, this is record settings. What the fuck, dude? Wait, how the fuck do I check gold? Whatever. Hopefully someone in chat can tell me. But let's go. So let's see. Your starting item is Dark Seal. Dark Seal 3 pots. That's good. Early on, like around here, you can definitely go up and Q. Like it's okay. Let's see what Brand has. Brand has a Doran's ring and 2 pots. You have 3 pots. So if you were to take any damage, it's fine. You want to get Brand maybe like low to maybe like 80%, 70% health. That's fine because you can kill him. X. Hey, thank you guys. Okay, so you can probably you have 545 gold. You probably should have backed and got like a longsword or something. Maybe you didn't have time. Didn't really see, but I guess like this is fine too because we're starting off the laning phase with you without an advantage, so that's completely fine. Here you can go up and harass him. It's fine. He's playing a little scared. He's playing back. He's expecting you to Q him, so it's okay to go for these. And on top of that, Brand's trade early. If he starts W first, it's not guaranteed for him, but it's guaranteed for you, so that's fine. How much MR does he have? He has no MR, so it's okay to get aggressive. So let's see. That's fine. Okay. Here you should be waiting for that level 2. Okay. One little thing you could have done there actually. So it takes approximately 1 huge wave and a melee minion for you to hit level 2, right? So you know that it's back to full wave. Each of you will just need 1 CS. So you see that 1 minion's dying, right? If you stay back here, let's say you stay back. This is mind games. Let's say you stay around here, right? And Bran feels safe to walk up because he wants to also push these minions. What you should do is you stay here, Q that so that you hit level 2 and immediately shimp onto him. That would have worked because he walks up here. Look, he walks up here. If you Q'd this, it would have landed right near him. He probably wouldn't have seen it coming. Instead of you walking up for that CS, you could have Q'd and then hit him with the dagger plus the Shimpo plus the Thunderlords, and it would have been a great trade. Wait, Brand is level 2. Yo, fuck off, camera. What you doing? Okay, let me look at that trade real quick. Okay. I think there possibly, if you knew where your Q was gonna drop, you could have hit him with Thunderlords. So here's how you would have done it. So you threw your Q, right? You see where it lands? Brand went for that auto on that CS. So what you should have done is you should have jumped onto Brand, like E onto him, and then picked up the dagger. That way you would have, and then one more auto would have procced Thunderlords. That's what you should have done. Yeah, he does stay around, but shimpoing before your dagger drops is actually something that you should keep track of because it throws a lot of people off. And if you're gonna jump on someone, it's nice to get the shimpo off first. That's why you see people shimpoing onto them, grab the dagger afterwards, because you get that extra shimpo damage. If he's walking away like that, if he did that a lot faster, he definitely would have gotten hit. Here, you know he wants to throw out a skill. You traded in, you shimpoed, and he's trying to trade with you because he got hit. He's trying to hit skill shots, right? Try to go for very tricky jukes. Like people in high elo do this all the time. They know that you want to trade, so they start like juking back and forth. Obviously, your route, you want to go down here like this, and this is your safe spot. So he knows that you want to walk down here, so he shot his W here, thinking you would go down. If you juked up, he would not have predicted you at all, because people don't walk that way. So you gotta kind of like take the road less traveled. No, that's pretty gay. Just be a little more tricky with your jukes. If you expect them to throw any skill shots, then try to like move around a little bit and experiment with, you know, directions you can go, because you have 4 options here. If he's gonna throw out a W, you could juke this way, you can juke this way, you can juke like up towards the bush, but he picked down, so you had a lot of other places to go. So keep that in mind. But you shimpoed out, so that's fine. Just know that when you shimpo in trade, you can't shimpo out immediately, so be careful of that. Okay, so I'm expecting that once you hit level 3, you jump on him and you try to dodge all his skills and outplay him at the same time. You gotta weave.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
Yo, stop it. The action's in mid lane. Alright, so he uses W. That's 1/2 of his skills. That means you should try setting up a Q and try to jump on him. Oh man. Okay, wait. Okay. Wait, let me see how this ends. Damn, unfortunate. Okay. Alright. So Brand W is the wave here, right? Brand W is the wave here. That means what you should do is you gotta position yourself on the opposite side of him and try to throw the Q. Because if you go in for a Q shimpo trade, he can only react with this Q, and that's it.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
So you know the cannon's low and you want to go for it, right? So you should walk up here because that's where Brand is. And if you threw your Q, it would land near him. But instead, you walked here, and when you threw your Q, it actually landed here. Look. So what you had to do, first of all, Hecarim was here. So like he can follow up anytime. If you saw Hecarim here, you want to position yourself here so that Brand walks towards this way. He wants to stay away from you. So it would have been a perfect pincer. But yeah, that didn't work out. So here, it looks like you wanted to go in, but you kind of messed up. You eat W'd, but he can easily walk away from that. So I suggest, like, if you're gonna eat W, you kind of want to position yourself right on top of him. Or like, if you're gonna do like a move like this, you need your Q up. Because if you don't really hit anything, you're just gonna end up hitting him with just one Shupo. So you hit him with the dagger, then you hit him one Shupo, and that's it. Because you didn't have your Q, you can't do any more damage than just Shunpo. So you shouldn't have Shunpo'd in at all. You should have just Shunpo'd out. But here, because you Shunpo'd in, you have to flash, and Hecarim dies for it. You could have easily just disengaged. Could have easily disengaged. But alright, let's see what you have now. So you have no potions, but you pop 2 potions. Okay, that's good. He has red buff. You have ignite. He has no flash, but he has barrier, right? It's okay to farm this wave and just wait it out. There's a chance that Brand might stay. Oh god, Annie. There's a chance that Brand might stay. Okay, I don't know what this Annie's doing, but yeah, here I'll just farm. I think Annie's trying to dive you or something. Yeah, so like, okay, you are a level down. He has red buff. Damn, he healed actually pretty fast. So yeah, at this point I'll just farm. He has barrier, what the hell? Oh, nice dodge. Let me see what you could have done different there. Okay, another thing is when you throw all of your Qs is like has to be calculated. So you always want to keep track, like, how can I throw my Q to where it applies more pressure on him, right? If you're just gonna throw the Q to farm, there's times where, like, if you just want the minions, then you don't really have a choice. But this minion walks up. You should be here. That's the farthest point from Brand, first of all. And if you want to stay safe on the tower, that's whatever. But you can position yourself here, and you'd be just as safe. If you can land a dagger on him, like, that would have been fine. He walked a little too close. You did that. You W'd out, just in case of any skill shots. What I would have done here was, there's a Q, right? So you hit him with the shave. That's good. And I also see the auto hit. You run. You should just know that you're limited to where you can Shunpo. Or you're not limited to where you can Shunpo. You can Shunpo anywhere around the circle. It's good that you dodged the W, but I think if you jumped here, like very close to the edge, he wants to mainly shoot his skills like around this area because that's where he's facing. He wouldn't just shoot the thing this way, you know what I mean? So you'd want to aim your Shunpo like just around there, and then after that just try to run, because the moment you use your Shunpo, your evasiveness goes down by a lot because you went up and picked up the dagger, and it makes you a lot more predictable. But it's hard to fight Brand at this point just because he has barrier. So that barrier would tank a lot of your ignite damage. Alright. So that's fine. Let's see how much money you have. You have 1081. Against Brand, I would definitely get 2 longswords first. Maybe 1 longsword, 1 amp tome. So let's see what you get. You get no magic. The problem with no magic is that it doesn't really give you much damage. I would have waited. Wait, didn't you have a lot more money? Okay, you have 1100 money in your bank. You gotta use all that shit. You gotta use all of it. No point of just buying one item. If anything, you should have bought a Negatron cloak and like an Abtome or something, cause you have money for that. But you bought one no magic, so that puts you behind in this lane. I think you're trying to get to lane as fast as possible, but you're undoubtedly gonna lose minions. So there was no point. Okay, let's see. Wait. Did I not calculate that right? No, that's right. Total gold is okay, so that's how you read it. Okay. So you have okay, so that's my bad. I'm like, how the fuck did you get so much money? But anyway. Okay, so here, if you really wanted to get aggressive, so you threw your combo out wrong here. So let's slow this down a little bit. So if I wanted to jump on this guy, he used W. So only thing he can hit you with is EQ and autos. So you're at an advantage here because you have all your skills up. What you do here is you Shunpo. I would Shunpo onto him, W, see here which way he decides to run, throw your Q there to cut off his path, and then Shunpo onto him again. So here you E and you threw your Q. You hit the minions first of all. So your dagger bounced over here. You W'd. That's what should have happened in the beginning. You should have W'd and then shaved him with the W, right? And then you see him running this way. That's what Q is for. You Q, make it so that the Q blocks his path, and then you jump onto him. You see how you proc downloaded, you almost killed him. You probably could have killed him if you had your Q dagger damage and the other Shunpo. But yeah, you should have known that the moment you you can hit him there, right? The moment you picked up the dagger, the only thing you have is your Shunpo. So he uses W, right? So the only thing he could use is W and Q. You gotta know that Brand wants to stun you. If you're up here, Brand wants to stun you if you're in his face. So you should have Shunpo'd that. You should have Shunpo'd that and saw it coming. But I know that like you want to kind of keep Shunpo to stay safe. But the thing is, he has no mana. And if you didn't get hit by that stun, it wouldn't have been that close. So that's another misplay in lane. Go for it. Yeah, you could have 100% killed him if you did your combo right there. I think I would have gotten the longsword instead of the null magic because I'm confident in my abilities of juking. So if you're confident that you can dodge Brand skill shots, then you should just get longsword to get the extra damage. Let's see, how much money do you have? 299. Okay, I'm reading that right. So I'm guessing here you're gonna get a Negatron. Negatron's actually a good buy here just because they have a cannon top and a Brand and an Annie. So yeah, that's a good buy. Juju also does a little bit of magic damage as well. So let's see. Yeah, you get a Negatron. 21 gold left. Okay, that's fine. You also bought one ward. No, you already placed your word. Okay, so let's see what Brand has. Brand has a catalyst. So because Alright, let's look at this real quick. Alright, Brand has a catalyst, right? Catalyst doesn't really give you any damage. It just gives you survivability with health and mana. It's like basically survivability and sustain. You have Negatron, because he has no no damage, no like
Welcome to the rice fields,
you know, any damage items, right? You can probably outtrade him just because you have more innate damage, as long as you juke one of his skill shots when you go in. And it's pretty simple to do it. I think in this situation though, you're at a disadvantage because he's level 6 and you're level 5. So you have to be careful. He's almost level 6 if you see his EXP, right? So you gotta be careful. I wasn't really looking at the EXP and how much EXP we had, but because you went back that first time, Bran actually had an EXP level ahead of you. So because he hit level 5 first, he's gonna hit level 6 first as well, as long as you don't kill him or he doesn't, like, as long as he doesn't lose his advantage mid lane. But you are behind, so you gotta play a little bit behind here. And I hope that you don't get too aggressive because he's gonna hit 6 and he's probably gonna kill you if you do that. Okay, so you push out the wave, that's fine. You're almost 6. He's 6. Okay, let's see here. Here, I wouldn't really do anything. I would just try to farm up till 6. If you see, there's nowhere to roam, so yeah. Yeah, going in on that is pretty risky because he's level 6, so that's good. Just farming. He fucked up. Okay, so let's see what you could have done different here.
Motherfucker.
Alright, it was unlucky. You probably would have killed him if Jinzhao didn't gank. But did you have vision of Jinzhao? Another thing is, you know you're gonna hit level 6, right? So the moment you Q that minion, you could have went on him because he walked up this way. He uses E, so he has to hit his W if he wants to stun you. So then once you see your Q land on him, you should immediately shimpoed. I think one of the reasons why you're not walking too close is because you're a little scared of him. If you keep track of your EXP and keep track of where he is at the same time, which is kind of hard, but you could have easily just jumped onto him like there, and then you go back and he walks back into it, so that's good. And then you throw your ulti. Yeah, but Jinzhao was here. A little unfortunate. I would say the barrier kind of like fucked you up there. Barrier and Jinzhao. So I would say like generally you throw out all your damage, but Jinzhao was there. I think you would have been able to rip through barrier. But yeah, unlucky. Yeah, I'll toggle the views just when I need to toggle it. Actually, no, this is probably better. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so let's see what item you bought. Bought boots. I believe you didn't have that much money, so I guess boots of speed is okay. But just know that you don't have a lot of damage. Brand just got blasting wand, so I think I honestly think if you want to snowball a lane, or if you want to be able to apply pressure to a lane, you have to build damage early because Katarina's early game is insane right now. So build damage early and try to outplay champions like Brand. If you're going against like a LeBlanc or something that guarantees hit you, then Negatron is fine because you'll be able to tank damage and you'll most likely have to tank damage. But with Brand, you can outplay his skill shots like completely. as long as you're confident in yourself and as long as you know how to do it. So I think I don't agree with the Negatron first. Definitely would have gotten Gunblade, because once you hit your Gunblade, you can easily kill Brand. Easily. You just shoot pull onto something, W, Q, whatever. Okay, so this was actually a good roam, but they saw him through a ward. So yeah, you should, as soon as you see them, you should back. Yeah, that's fine. Fine, so you see Brand. So you know bottom's warded, so going down river is not really an option right now, and you should wait a while before you do it. So Brand has like 2 pieces of Roa. Okay. Yeah, I think here it's safe to farm, but if he uses any skills like that, you can poke. It's pretty safe. Nice, nice. Ugh. Okay, so I believe you did mess up here. So okay, let's see what skills you have up. So you use Q, you landed near it, and you go in W to juke his W. That's good. But because he has, all right. First of all, look at his health and look at the abilities he used. He used W, so he still has EQ, which is a stun. If you see your damage, you don't really do much damage either. So I think all-inning with ulti was a bad idea. The moment you ultied, he was able to stun you and get more damage off. So I think there I probably would have just W'd and that's it. If he decides to throw out his Q and miss, that's when you go in an ulti, because you know he still has that skill to stop your ulti. Oh god, are you dead? Oh, okay, you're good because you leveled up. So here's a recap. Here's a recap of what I would have done. So you throw your Q, right? You hit him. W. That's good. Shumpo back. Alright, first of all, you could have Shumpo'd onto him, getting the Shumpo damage and the dagger. So keep track of that. You would have done a little more damage here. It would have been a lot more burstier. But I wouldn't have ultied. I would have just walked around, knowing you have Shumpo up, so like stall for maybe 2 seconds and Shumpo out. If you're like walking around juking and he decides to EQ and miss, that's when you go in an ulti. So you get what I mean. That was also really close, but he leveled up, so okay. See how much money you have. You have 543. Let's see what you get. If I were you, I'd probably get M2. Yeah. You also have 128, so maybe like a ward and a pot or so. You have 140 gold. Use it. 75 gold for wards is super valuable early game, because the way you can carry a game is by looking at the minimap and seeing where they are. If you can catch someone, your play will revolve around what you see on the minimap. So wards are important. Pots are super important too, especially on cat early. Akram do it? Yeah, Akram got it. Hey, that was good. Okay. So there's people in your mid lane. Still do a lot of damage. That's good. So yeah, nothing's really happening. It's good that you're staying around because you're applying pressure. Don't know if you can exactly go in, but Annie did stun. So, but you don't have ulti, so yeah, you couldn't have got it. So push this wave. Get the cannon. There's really nothing else for you to do. If you see on the minimap, top's missing, bot's missing, and he's mid. She has stun, so you can't dive her. So I would, if I had a ward, I would ward. Unless Hecarim's actually giving you blue. Nah, Hecarim won't give you blue. Yeah, I honestly think you shouldn't take blue. So you see Kennen top, so you decide to roam. Okay. Whoa. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Nice. Good job. So when did Kennen show herself? Which is it was a little weird. So yeah, you saw Kennen up there, so you went for the roam, so that's good. This is the time when you should roam. So then, you know Brand died, and your wave is pushed up. The minions aren't coming for a while, so you want to fill that gap for you to do something. So yeah, it's good that you roamed here. It was a pretty good move. If I had a ward, I probably would have warded or even maybe gotten wraiths. But Kennen overextended here. She didn't even know. She had this warded because she went down to ward. It's good that you flash for it. Kind of forced her to engage and try to all in. Katarina's OP. Level 7 Katarina tanking Kennen's ulti to the face. And one of the reasons why you were able to is because you brought the Negatron. So it was pretty good calculation there. Yeah, Kennen is a guy, no. But I always called him a girl, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay that way until like I get used to him being a guy. There, you guys just gotta deal with it right now. Alright, so Brand doesn't have Roa. Let's see how much money you have. You have 400. Yeah, you should buy wards and pots. Like they do a lot. They do a lot more than you think. But so yeah, Brand's barrier is up. You see 3 people bottom. Brand, you can assume he's trying to roam down as well. So he can maybe assume he's like around here. It doesn't look like anything's gonna happen because first of all, Hecarim's all over here. Bot lane's all over here. So I would, if I assume Brand was gonna roam, I want to force him back here by shoving it. Okay, so you do shove out the wave. Okay, you saw Kennen down there, so you gotta be careful. One trick to clearing wave a little fast and safer, it's more instantaneous, is what you do is you throw your Q at the melees, and it'll land around here. Then you eat W so that you get the double Shunpo off, and then you can Shunpo right out, because you get 2 resets. So you get the instant Shunpo off. Pretty sure that's how it works. But because like, what you did, you eat W'd, and he was able to try to capitalize on you. And your Q dagger ended up going here, so you can't really kill the wave as fast. So you want to throw your Q at the melee, let it bounce in the middle of the wave, eat W so that, you know, both daggers on top of each other, proc them both, and then shoot pull out to be safe. And then walk up back for the cannon. So yeah, cannon's around, so you should be a little careful. You should hover around top side if anything. Stay back, that's fine. Oh, Hecarim's going in. Okay, she's dead. QW. Nice. Okay, so I saw you mess up your combo a little bit. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. So you saw Kennen. Hecarim caught off the Kennen. So that's good. You get to show smited, so you're able to E, W, Q, kill him with that. You should fall into the Q. Wow, Brand ulti like got cancelled or some shit. You have all your skills up. You have all your skills up, and you decide to ult, and your ult nearly doesn't do as much instantaneous and burst damage as your skills, because your ulti is at level 1, and it's like it's kind of like a slow channel. But compared to your EWQ, your Q's at level 4. Like, you'd want to use all your skills first before you go. So, you shimpoed here, right? Once you saw Brand feared, you should shimpo around here, right? W, Q, so you get the both damage, dagger damage is off. And then you're able to jump on Jinzhao right after. So you want to like that's why Katarina is very setup sensitive. Like you have to set up your daggers correctly and kind of predict what's gonna happen in the future, or like, you know, afterwards. Like you gotta have to predict what's gonna happen. But here it worked out. You got the dagger off, and then you jump back on Brand, and then you killed him. So I guess that's okay, but I think you popping your ulti there was a little premature, and you could have definitely done more. The moment you get a reset, just know that all your skills are back up. You know? So definitely keep that in mind. If you save your ulti for last, that's usually what I do. I try to use my ulti maybe like almost the last thing, unless it's completely necessary. But it really depends on the situation, so I can't really say when. Okay, so you shove the wave, do damage to tower. See how much money you have. 14, 17, yeah, you can get Abyssal. That's good. Team's going down a drag. Just know it's a little risky. I think this team's call is pretty bad. First of all, 3 low people. Annie with the stun. Kaylin's dying. See what happens here. Okay, you guys get it anyway. That's fine. It was a bit risky. Annie didn't have ulti, so yeah, maybe that's why. Oh, goodbye, Ash. Okay then. Alright, let's see what you buy. So I definitely will get Abyssal. You have 342. Make sure to buy wards and pots. Not even pots, just ward. Just wards are super important, so make sure you buy that. It gives you information. Wards will help out your whole team, and it'll give them information, and they'll all be able to work with it. So if you had a ward, like you can obviously use your yellow trinket as well, but you know, if you had like a ward here or here, that's usually where I put my control wards. You get a lot of information pretty fast. Oh fuck, I didn't see this. Okay. Okay, wait, that looked like very unnecessary damage. Let's see what Brand has. So Brand has Aurora. It hasn't ramped up yet. He just kind of recently got it, so he's not that strong compared to your Abyssal, right? Let's see how you play this out. Oh god, you just fucked up there, that's all. Okay. Let me try to walk through the thought process of what I see. So you do want to jump on Brand, right? None of the minions are low, so there's no point of actually jumping on them, but you want to jump on the Brand. First of all, you W too early, but you know that shit happens. You think you're gonna Shunpo first, and then you W. That looked like a mistake. But generally, I wouldn't go in at all because there's 4 minions here, and you're not really guaranteed to win a fight. If I had Gunblade, I definitely would have fought in it. But you have Abyssal, so your damage isn't too strong. You're both level 9. He's a bit tanky from Roa, so you can't assume that you're just gonna kill him straight up. If anything, at this point, you want to be able to just jump on him, like E, W. Setting up with your Q is a little different. It's a little hard. But you try to get the combo up. But the thing is, like, even if you Shunpo'd right here, right? Look, even if you Shunpo'd right here, which is where you were going for, right here, and W, Q, you wouldn't have killed him anyway. He's too healthy for this. Like, let's say you did E, W, Q, you would have gotten a Q and a Shunpo and an ulti off, and that's it. He can easily stop it. So just know that this play was unnecessary because of how healthy he was, and he put himself in a position of not getting jumped on. You want to jump in when they get overextended, not force anything like that, especially when you're not that strong. Abyssal makes you so that you're not like too overbearing in terms of damage. But looks like Brand might try to pressure you under tower. Ooh, if he hit you with that stun, you would have been dead. Okay, so because of that, now you got a back, and that's bad. You have 500 gold, so I would get an Abtome, but like now Brand gets this free wave, and you're gonna lose this wave because you went in and did that. If you calculated it better, you wouldn't be so behind in mid lane.
Welcome to the
Okay,
rice
so now
fields, motherfucker.
you know Brand is gone. So yeah, you ping Mia, but you probably, if you didn't do that trade
Welcome
and you stayed
to
alive,
the rice fields, motherfucker.
and you pushed out this wave, right? You were able to ward around here for your team, for your bot lane. So if Brand goes down and kills them, it's kind of your fault. Because it's your job as a mid laner to keep track of their mid laner. And by doing that is with wards. So close. I think this isn't guaranteed. Okay, Brand can walk up here, and you can try to catch the Annie off guard, but first of all, there's a ward here, and you see that. So walking around here, Brand will immediately come back down. If you can somehow get to her fast enough, and just like E onto a minion and Q, and then jump on Ashe right after, you can potentially do it. You see Annie's over there, pretty far. Okay. Okay. So you walk down here instead. So Brand already sees that. So he's gonna walk down. So you gotta kill Ashe really quickly. Not sure where Annie is. I think she might be in this bush. Still recalling. Okay. Ulti. And then nice. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think you're dead.
Shut down.
He saw that coming. But at least she got 2 kills. I think getting away would have been a little tricky. I would have kept walking, honestly. I think just the fact that you paced back and forth, you want to get somewhere to shimpo. Just the fact that you paced back and forth meant that Brand was able to get his W up. You know? So like, try to do things a little quicker because cooldowns, people do have cooldowns. You can't always assume that they have abilities up. So let's see what you have now. You're 4-2. You bought Blasting 1. So I'm assuming you go in either Deathcap or Rallies. And Rallies is fine. I wouldn't build Deathcap though. Rallies Abyssal against APs make you really tanky and hard to kill and hard to deal with. So I will say that's a good buy. Okay, so bot lane's pushed up. Yeah, you ping me out, that's fine. Okay, so you push up. Pushing up kind of forces Brand to come back mid. Let's see, you have 1 ward. So I hope you ward here. Okay, there. Okay, you're gonna try to dive bot. Do you have ulti? Yes, you do. Alright, so this happens to be free. Yeah, this is free. Holy shit. Shimpo right after. Shimpo out. Oh god. Okay, wait, you could have played that a little better. I know you didn't get the reset on any. It didn't seem like you got the reset on any. So yeah, I don't think you got a reset off. Yeah, you didn't get a reset for that, but you threw your Q and your W. Got the Shimpo reset. Shimpoed onto. You could have Shimpoed out right here. Like you don't forget about your daggers. Shimpo out there. You didn't need a flash. But that was pretty decent roam because Brand didn't really show himself, so you were able to shove. But I do really think like you should ward in crucial spots whenever you can. Like when you walk down, you probably should have warded around here. Just in case. Like you're never really sure, but I think warding around here. I'd prefer to ward around bot lane because dragons are more important than Rift Herald. And this pretty much, putting a ward top pretty much helps your top laner, but I think I'd rather help out my bot laner. Bot lane. So Hecarim's going in. You have ulti. Oh my god, Hecarim's just gonna solo? Yep. Okay, so you know Brand's dead. Here, you just gotta shove and just pressure the tower. Shove and pressure the tower. Because you have a shit ton of time. Brand's up in 25 seconds. So yeah, keep pressuring. That's good. See Xin Zhao. Alright, let's see the situation here. Xin Zhao is 5-1. Okay, so you probably can't fight him. And you are getting rallies, so that's good. Okay. Hacker wants to do something. Let's look at your bot lane real quick. Bot lane has ulti and Caitlyn ulti. So I think I would have made a play here. I would have made an aggressive roam here, down bot. If Morgana was able to kind of jump in and tank, I think you would have been able to kill them all. But you guys try to make a play on Xin Zhao, and so you're trying to bait him, so let's see how it goes. I don't think Hecarim can really help you under tower like that. I mean, over here. He doesn't have ulti. So you shove. Yeah, look at how much pressure they're applying at bot lane, right? You definitely could have went down and dove. The reason being is because okay, so you know Xin Zhao's over there, right? So no jungle interference bottom.
Welcome to the rice fields,
Wave is your wave is pushing up. Like she's shoving the wave, so they're gonna be at their tower. You are 5-2 and you're really strong. Ashe and Annie have no MR, and they're level 10, level 9. You're level 11, so you have the level advantage there as well. And you can guarantee that if you jump on an ADC at this point, you're gonna kill him. So I would've went down bot. It's pushing. I would've went down around here, because there's no way they're gonna ward that. All right, let me see the vision. Right, they didn't ward this. They didn't ward. Actually, they didn't ward anywhere here. It's because like they just came back from lane, and they didn't have time to ward. They have to sit on their tower. So should have walked around here, came around here, and just pinged them to dive. And I'm pretty sure you would have killed them both. Yeah, dude, Ashe took like 2 bites to the face, man. But yeah, you know Brand is up now, so you can just shove wave, and here you know Brand is gonna be up, so take this tower as fast as you can. Okay, Xin Zhao's there. Alright, so you can't really do anything here. Probably just gonna wait for next wave. If anything, if you saw Xin Zhao here, he's not gonna have any present spot. Hecarim is basically doing what you should have done before. So that's a free dive. That's a free dive right there if you were there. For sure. But you decide to come now. They're super low. You know someone TP'd. Oh shit. Okay, so if you watch the map, you saw Kennen TP'd, right? It's dark here. It's dark. You can't really see anything. So you wanna not go in there at all. It's dark. You don't really know what's there. You're just kind of blindly face checking. It's like face checking a bush. So you try to go in on that Kennen. She ults and she dies, and you die. And now, because of that, Brand gets the tower first. Brand gets first blood tower. Unless Yasuo gets it first. We'll see. Oh, Yasuo's actually going to get it first. So that's good. Good on Yasuo. But you lost your tower because of that silly roam you just did. So you got to be careful not to make roams like that. Okay, let's see what money you got. 85. Yo, you got rallies. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, rallies is a good item. Okay, so here on out, you wanna try to fight, and you know Kennen is down. Kennen TP is down as well. You wanna try to fight at drag and have your team kind of group up for it, because you're pretty strong. Kennen can't really interfere, and I think she's what makes their team fighting like really strong. I mean, they do have Brand too, but as long as you don't stay like just tank the Brand damage straight up, you would have been fine. I think Hecarim would have been an enough distraction for the backline. Okay, so Hecarim takes the tower. Is he dead? Huh. Okay, what does Brand have? His cooldown boots? Okay. So that tower is almost fucking dead. That Hecarim was so close to getting it. So how I would just shove this. So you see how you really don't do that much damage to Brand? That means you can't really kill him. So just keep farming. He's gonna throw his Q. I think he actually had Shinpo there. You probably could have outplayed him. Look. If you're... Alright, look. You picked up the dagger, right? You have Shinpo. You know he wants to Q you because he hit it. You could potentially go in. Or like Shinpo... Well, you don't really have anything Shinpo on. But yeah, Jin Zhao is there, so it's actually good that you didn't go in. But you know he wanted to throw his Q, so it's either you go in and juke it, or you move left and right. But there it was better to just tank it, I guess. Because Brand would have killed you anyway. I actually didn't see the Jin Zhao. Oh god. Wreck. That tower is so close to dead. Oh my god, Yasuo. Yeah, Yasuo kind of just pretty much burnt flash for free. Okay, so you know they're going down. I got careful for Xin Zhao. Vikram's over there. I don't know if he's gonna do anything. Okay, Xin Zhao's over there, so it's fine if you just farm this mid wave. What's going on? Oh, is that where ADC is? Oh, you should probably respond to that. Okay, and he's dead. Oh shit. Okay, and he's dead. Nice combo. Oh. Oh my god, Morg, help him! Holy balls. Okay. Alright, let me see if there's anything you could have done. So you saw the minions coming. You saw Annie. So you could assume like Brand and Jin Zhao were here, right? If Annie needs fucking help, they're gonna try to help her. So you could assume that they're gonna come and the fight was gonna happen. So you probably should have went down a little sooner. Still a little like preemptively, you know? But here you kill Annie. That's E. I think I would have definitely done my combo different there. What I would have done was out of E, right? You kill Annie, I E onto him immediately. E WQ. E WQ, and then hit both daggers and then ulti. That's what I would have done, because you might have been able to get that extra Shunpo damage off, because you actually get no Shunpos. No, maybe one there, but you could have gotten another one. I think even like right after you picked up that dagger, you might have been able to kill Brand if you just Shunpo'd. And then Morg just stands there recalling. Should just honestly just kill him. But honestly just killed him. So nothing really special happening. Let's see what you bought. Okay, that's fine. I think against this team, let's see what they have. They have one person with MR. I think I either get Sanya's or Luden's or Deathcap. I think more damage is pretty necessary here, but at the same time, like survivability as well. So like either option would have worked, but you'd have to play differently. Like you can't go in as early if you build the damage, and you can play a little more aggressive if you have the sustain. Okay, Caitlyn just gets fucking wrecked. Okay, nothing your team can do about that. How did they even get caught? Okay, so first of all, what the fuck is Caitlyn doing up here? And they just get wrecked. Caitlyn should not be up there in front of a Brand. She's like expecting to dodge everything, but she actually dodged nothing. So that was pretty bad on her. then he gets wrecked. Hold on. So, okay. So you saw Ash alone. As soon as you saw Annie walk away, you're like, alright, I'm gonna go on this Ash. Right? You actually did not need a flash on her at all. You could have just Shumpo'd onto one of these minions, WQ, as long as the Q lands and she lands on it, you can kill it with ulti. Because look, only like one tick of your ulti went off. Like maybe like 2-3 ticks of ulti went off, so don't underestimate your regular burst with your skills. Oh, and then Kennen comes out of nowhere. And then you Shumpo. Oh, nice. That was good. That was good that you got the Kennen kill, so. See how much money you have now. 1267. I would assume I would get a needless just so I can get a damage item and I'd be a lot stronger. You already have your tanky stats, so you don't really need like Zhonya's or something. I feel like if you played it right and you let your frontline go in, you wouldn't really need Zhonya's because they would need to blow the shit on the frontline. So yeah, you got the needless. That's good. You can either get Ludens or Deathcap depending on how the next few fights go. If you have enough money to buy Deathcap, buy Deathcap. If you're gonna struggle to buy, build it, then get Ludens. Well. Okay, your team misplayed there. As soon as Morgana landed a bind, they try to get Annie, but Yasuo obviously couldn't chase because he's fucking Yasuo. There's no minions or anything. Okay, so you see Kennen, but you see also she has Jinzhao, so you gotta be a little careful. Yeah, Jinzhao's tanky. Oh shit. Yeah, you shouldn't have gone in. The only time when like, okay, you know their team is around, right? So if you look at your position here, first of all, Jinzhao is fucking tanky. He has Spear Visage. That's the one person you can't really burst down. You see their team around. Jumping on Jinzhao is super risky. Doesn't really get anything accomplished. So that was a misplay on your part there.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
Nothing's really going on. Okay, they catch the Jinzhao, but nothing really. Oh my god, okay, Kennen fucks up. Oh, Hecarim going. Catches on the brand, good. Oh my god. Team just gets fucking wrecked. Because Annie threw out a good stun. So yeah, your team gets wrecked here. Here I guess all you can really do is farm as much minions as you can. Jinzhao looks like he wants to go on you. If you shoot onto that, he might jump. Oh no, he isn't. Hope you can still get this. Yes, you can. Okay. I think the better combo actually would have been. Alright, he doesn't have ulti, and you knew that. The moment you like, kind of jumped in on him. I don't think he had ulti because there was a fight that went on. So I didn't really see the fight. I fast forwarded it, but I guess you could assume that if you did see his ulti, he doesn't have ulti, so he can't really stop you. The moment he walked up like that, you should have just ulted, like right here, because then you have all your abilities to chase. But even here, like you Shumpo'd weird. You could have Shumpo'd here to cut off his path to get a longer ulti off, and I think you would have killed him. But yeah, just a little misplays. Little bit of misplays to make your Katarina like a little more cleaner, you know. Okay, so let's see. You know, brand is up. You gotta be a little careful. But that tower is fucking dead, so it's like literally at 1 health. Alright. Let's see, when's Dragon up? How the fuck can I see this shit? Okay, I'm guessing it's not up for a while. Where the fuck? Okay, so let's see what you get. Alright, yeah, you're getting Death Cap. That's fine. Okay, so here you're gonna go in with your team. Oh wait, they pick up red. EWQ. And then... Oh. Okay, nice. I think that could have went... That definitely could have went a little better if you played your skills right. So... Okay, so here... Alright, Brand's dead. You can EQ, EWQ. As soon as Annie gets stunned, you E, Q. But no Q. You didn't throw out your Q. Annie would have died fast, super faster. Yeah, you should put out to get away from the cannon. But the safest option actually would have been the Shunpo on the board. So yeah, that was a little bit of misplay. Hope nothing. Hope your team doesn't get fucked here. Yeah, that's fine. Bot lane dies. There's no real control of your bottom lane, your bottom side jungle. This is all completely black, so you gotta be careful around here. They just clear, that's fine. They go to stop Ashe. Ashe could be potentially be dead. Nah, she backed up, so she played it safe. Dragon's gonna be up. Yeah, you guys all should be going around Dragon right now. It's not up till like 5 seconds, so you guys should all be going. Yasuo should not be backing. It's Infernal Dragon, this shit's important. Okay. Okay. Problem here. Problem here. Morgana. Morgana fucked up. Morgana tries to go in here to ward, but first of all, you should ward here first to see if there's anyone actually doing the dragon or anyone around. So Morgana fucked up here. Hopefully you go in. You got a kill. I think you would have died there regardless. I would have tried to keep resetting, but Annie had stun, so you would have died anyway. Hecarim! But yeah, that was a little risky just because like everyone was in the fog and you knew that they were all around. You were able to get a kill, but potentially like if you didn't die, because Morgana didn't die, right? No, Morgana still died. But if you potentially lived and they started dragoning, Hecarim had ulti too. So like you maybe could have gone for a fight instead. And Yasuo's up as well. So like you have to in these team fights you gotta wait for Yasuo and Hecarim to kind of get their combos off, and then you fucking go ham. I think the main CC you should watch out for is Kennen and Annie. That's all. I wouldn't really keep track of Ashe Arrow. So they're bot side. Ooh, Kennen's fucked. Ooh, not even. Okay. Okay, EWQ. Double. Triple. Ram kind of pussied out, but his shit was probably on cooldown. Okay, so one little thing that I want to note out is you're farming the minions. I know farm looks tasty, but you gotta look at the minimap and know that fights are more important than money at this point. So first of all, if you saw here something was gonna happen here, first of all, don't use your abilities on the wave. Like, if anything, just use your Q and E, and that's it. Don't use your W. W is way too long of a cooldown to use. So your Q is up in like 2 seconds. With this Xin Zhao, you probably could have Q'd. Let's say you were here. You probably could have Q'd, have the dagger jump around here, and then Shunpo onto it, and then jump onto everyone else, you know? You didn't even need to ulti here, I don't think. But you ended up having to flash for that, because you didn't have your W up. But overall, you got the quadra kill, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's see. Nothing's really going on. You're pretty low. I feel like you should just back. How much money do you have? Yeah, 1900. Yeah. You should just back. I know you're trying to look for brand or something, but not worth. I'll just back and regroup with your team. I think with this comp, you guys should probably group and try to make a pick with Morgana, but it seems a little hard because Morgana's been kind of shit in the bed in this game, just a little bit. So you see Ashe there. Ooh, Hecarim's going for it. Oh shit. Oh, you can jump in. You can jump in. Yeah, that's good shit. Moment Annie stuns. Moment Annie stuns. You can fucking go in. Okay, so now your team should be pushing that. Yeah. So that's good call. Good call. There's actually no minions. It's a little awkward. A little awkward push. Yeah, push this out. Pushing this out means your team has two options. They have to wait too long for the wave. So now you should be walking towards your team. Wave is coming. 20 seconds. Hopefully, yeah, wave will be there in time, but I don't know how much you'll get done exactly. But let's see. Does Hecarim have ulti? Hecarim does have ulti, so as long as they're dead, you guys can definitely dive. I hope Hecarim goes for the dive. Tower's low anyway. Okay, you guys should not push. Morgana should back. If anything, focus on mid and top because the outer towers, like compared to the base towers, like here, the outer towers are actually a lot easier to get. So yeah, especially because you have a Caitlyn too, you can siege. From here on, you guys should be rotating from mid and top because Yasuo's also pushing. Ooh, wait, Yasuo can actually get this, yeah. Oh. Rip. If Yasuo didn't E, he would have been fine. Instead, he E'd, and Kennen ended up hitting her Q guaranteed. Okay, Ashe threw her arrow. Okay, you can kill Juju. Dead. Okay. This is a little complicated for late game team fights, right? Oops. So look. He's pretty overextended, right? You don't want to go in on this. The moment you go in on this, it's a late game team fight. You know Katarina has problems with late game team fights. If you jump in on the tank, it's a little. It's like the backline has so much room to like throw everything on you if you jump in on a tank like that. So here, I would have definitely just like, you know, just queued. Did you flash? Who flashed? Oh, Morgana flashed. So I would have definitely just like, maybe Q. If you really wanted to, you could have ultied right here. That would have been fine too. Here, you didn't have to pick up your dagger. You could just shimpoed out. Yeah, that was just a weird team fight. First of all, Yasuo died, so Kennen's alive. It's a 5v4 at that point. And on top of that, the Juju is the one that got caught. So when a tank gets caught out like that, it's like you shouldn't all in the tank, honestly. Especially when the tank gets caught. It's different in a team fight. In a team fight, if the tank goes on your back line, it's fine if you jump in on it because your front line should be on their back line as well. But because Juju just jumped in, like you can't really just jump in on him. How much kills do you have? 18 kills? Okay. But yeah, you died there as a misplay. Most likely the right move would have been to Shimpo out after all that, even after you killed Juju. Okay. Starting up for a while. You should be able to protect this. Let's see. Baron and Dragon are both coming out, so you guys, your team should both be setting up for both. But then Morgana shits the bed again. Gets caught. Yasuo also shits the bed. Kennen also shits the bed. Everyone's just shitting themselves right now. So it's a 4v5. So you gotta be pretty careful. Oh my god, Caitlyn. Best case scenario would have been to just kind of like predict where they want to push. So it looks like they want to push mid, so stay on their mid tower. If they want to go top, well, it looks like they want to go top because you just saw Ashe there. Then you start protecting top. If they went for Drags or Baron, you couldn't have done anything about it, just because it would have been a full-on 5v4 team fight. You wouldn't have tower, and they have more vision control than you. So they made the choice to push tower, so you're actually able to do something. Okay. Let me see if you could have done anything different there. Okay, no, straight up, yeah, we'll, gotta go further, okay. Okay, so you see Ashe, Xin Zhao gets caught. You know everyone's there, so Xin Zhao gets caught. He W, Q, you Q in. Let's see, Xin Zhao's items, he's fucking tanky. Yeah, see, like, look at it, when you focus the front line, the back line has so much room to do damage on you. So you saw the Ashe there, Ashe has Banshee, so you can't actually, like, you can't kill her very easily. So going in and shimpoing there and ulting was super aggressive. First of all, it was a pick on Xin Zhao. When you make a pick on a tank, you gotta be careful. You gotta just be careful. If you see Ashe there, like, you don't want to go in. I think Hecarim did go a little hard there, so that was also his problem as well. Ashe is good this game with Caitlyn. Ken is not gonna die. Okay, so they're gonna drag probably. Should probably go ward it. Are they doing it? No, they're not doing it. So you guys should kind of set up for drag fight. Most ideal here is like they have a pretty strong AoE comp, so you want to make a pick around Dragon before you actually do it. That's probably your best bet. If you had a better team fight, you'd want to force the fight at Dragon. So they're doing it. Probably should have. Nah, there's actually no hope against this Dragon. But Hecarim tries to go in anyway. Ulti's out. He won't have ulti for another minute. Okay, so now what you want to do is you just want to play around the Morgana. Whatever she binds, you can try to one-shot. It's your build. Death Cap and you got QSS? Okay. Okay. So the way you want to position yourself right now is you want to stay with your back line. Because you're part of the back line. If you stay with the front line and you go in with your front line, you're basically the front line. You know what I mean? You want to stay with the back line so that the back line is what pretty much is your damage in team fights. So stay near them. And Hecarim will kind of do his own thing. So they want to do Baron. Caitlyn and also want to go in. So they got to be careful here. Caitlyn walking towards the top side. Caitlyn probably dying for that. Are you dead? I'm guessing it's over at this point. That's kind of your team's fault. I know playing that fight was probably hard. But let's see exactly what happens here. Okay, so Yasuo and Caitlyn decide to push mid because they think they should just take the tower. It's a fine call. But they gotta expect them to be coming at them. Caitlyn orb walks this way. Almost gets arrowed. Kennen goes in a Protobelt. Engages on Caitlyn. Okay. Kennen, whatever. I think the moment you saw Xin Zhao, you probably should have just W'd. Using your W there was not a good move. You want to use your W for other means. But honestly, like in that fight, it was kind of hard to predict. I think what you had to do is you kind of had to get yourself into safety. So then, like, what you probably want to do is you kind of want to reset the fight. If Xin Zhao jumps on you, you just want to jump away. Like, you don't want to like try to like outplay, do any damage or anything. I think jumping onto Hecarim probably was the best choice. and just jump away, you know? And then maybe wait for them to walk up afterwards and then try to jump onto them. But 2 of your teammates got caught. It's not really your fault. Like, in situations like those, it's hard to, like, actually fight. So let's see. Let's see what goes on. They push, they push. Okay, Caitlyn. This is why I hate Caitlyn. Caitlyn can be so fucking useless sometimes. Like, if Caitlyn doesn't position herself right, she just doesn't do enough damage. Like, seriously. Okay, so let's just like one last team fight. Meta nib is gone. Baron's up, so you guys should definitely be heavily warding Baron. Maybe even doing Baron at this point, just because Annie's bottom, Jinja just back. So, and you guys have a Yasuo. So, you can't hesitate. But they all do want to come in. So you guys do it. I think this is kind of like the right risky call, as long as you do it right. But Caitlyn's just fucking farming. Oh man, Caitlyn's triggering me so hard. Yasuo goes on to Ashe, kills her, that's good. But guess what? Your Caitlyn wasn't fucking there the whole time. Your Caitlyn was not there. It would be a lot harder to focus you if Caitlyn was with you. But Caitlyn probably gets ulted here by Annie. Dies. And what? It's probably over, huh? Yeah, it's over. They probably just gonna go for the mid push. Wow. That sucked. There's really not much you could do there. Caitlyn should have been there. Caitlyn should have listened to the call, but instead she decides to farm mid. And that was kind of an unlucky game. But I would say, like, you played out the fight's kind of right. I know team fighting there was hard, but a lot of times you shouldn't just try not to be so trigger happy. If you're jumping on a tank, just know exactly what you're doing. I think your build this game was pretty good. You didn't build Void Staff too early because they didn't have much AP MR, so it's fine. Scimitar for the Annie helped you live the burst a little bit. I still think I would have gone Gunblade in the beginning, Gunblade into Abyssal, because it would have helped you snowball even harder. I think that's where, because around mid to late game, that's when it gets harder to play Cat. You kind of want it so that your mid to late game is like guaranteed win. And the way you do that is like you want to just get super strong and super fed early. That's what I've been doing. And if you saw my last 3 ranked games on stream, like I just kind of shut out my lane super hard, and I just keep pushing that advantage until they pretty much give up or we just get way too strong. So I would say generally you did okay with the build. Your early game mechanics your laning phase could have used a lot of work. Could buy more wards for your team. It helps them not get fucked by, jungler or whatever, So, yeah, those are a few things. If you really want to impact early game, learn to snowball your mid lane, work on your mechanics, ward for your team so they know where the enemy jungler is so they don't get fucked, or Brand doesn't roam down and get free kills. And yeah, just work on your team fight. Just keep trying to how do I say? Not experiment, but just get more experience with team fighting, and eventually you'll kind of get it down. But there, your team kind of got caught. So if you're fighting like a 5v3, like you can't really do anything about that. So yeah, overall this game, you pretty much were carrying this game with Hecarim, but I don't know, your team made weird decisions. Morgana got caught a lot, Caitlyn got caught a lot, and yeah. Whew, so that was the replay analysis for Lone Pikachu, Kittyrina only. That was a long one. I don't even know how long this fucking took, but yeah.